To you Libras out here, so you have the Four of Swords, the Three of Cups, and then you Libras actually have the Lovers as the first three cards. Let me show it to you. Good morning, by the way. Like I said before, hopefully y'all having a good day, good night. I know people from the UK watch me. I know people from all over the world watch me. So good morning, good night. So for you Libras, right? Shout outs to y'all. Y'all are sleepers. Whenever it is that you Libras want to pop up, y'all pop up in a big way, giving me some of the greatest views on the channel. It's so ironic. Anyway, okay. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that you Libras, and remember the said person that was basically wasting your time. You tried to reach out to them, see what's up. They wasted said time. Yeah, the two of you actually kind of make amends with one another. Y'all improve that interaction that y'all have with each other, because y'all basically, whatever kind of problems the two of you have, you put that, you nullify it. You put an end to it. Y'all actually become civil and cordial with one another. So whatever kind of beef the two of you may have had, you actually get rid of it. Not only that, but also what this just speaks to you Libras, putting an end to the beefs that you just have with other people in a general sense. But more so, because the Lovers, I'm more so specifically picking up one of those individuals that you Libras have put yourselves out there to, and they didn't return it for whatever reason. And then you have the Moon, and then you have the Magician, like it is that I was talking about. So the Moon and the Magician represents how you look at it like this is one less potential person that you essentially have to worry about. If you ask me, you Libras are doing the strategic thing, which is to really put an end to the beefs that you have, because where you Libras are going spiritually, physically, right, mentally, financially, like that's the thing. Like when you're getting your life together, you don't have time to people think I'm joking. When you get in your life together, you don't have time for all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have time for all of that because you're so busy handling your business. You don't care to be getting into arguments or like dust ups with people. You don't want that. You want to focus on what's working for you. You want to focus on getting to this money. You don't have time to be out here on some nonsense with an individual because the person is up in their emotions or up in their feelings and everything like that. So I see that for you Libras, this is about you shaking hands with the person that you were into, and actually making amends, right? Making peace. You understand what I'm saying? Even though the two of you didn't necessarily work it out, making peace with one another. For some of you Libras, this is if you have somebody in your life currently, right? For you Libras who are not single, this is the two of you actually choosing to either get back together, right? The two of you may have had a little break. You may have chosen to get back together now, or this is to put aside whatever kind of differences you may have had. So regardless of the who or what, this is about you Libras improving on relationships that you have, connections that you have with others. And when I say relationships, I'm not just talking about romance per se. I'm talking about improving. I'll give you some food. Don't worry about it. After this, it's my cat. But you're improving whatever kind of relationships, whatever connections you have with others, because you Libras can see the bigger picture. And then you have the Emperor and the Five of Wands. So the Emperor and the Five of Wands represents how she's so intelligent. Thought I'd give her some food. She's just walked off waiting. These animals, yo. Anyway, so the Emperor and the Five of Wands. The Emperor represents Aries, which is your opposite zodiac sign, right? So what this means here is a lot of you Libras are very much so patient, willing to, make peace with others, willing to, you know, improve on relationships the hard way from making peace with others. And the Five of Wands and the Page of Swords represent some people may not necessarily hear what it is or want to hear what it is that you Libras have to say. Some of them may need a little bit of time, a little bit more time. Because from what I'm seeing here for you Libras, I'm seeing how you starting out with significant others, potential or significant others or people that could have been something. And then you just basically, some of them will say, some of them will listen to what you have to say and it will be improved. And I got to be honest with you, and then some of them will not be improved. Five of Wands, Page of Swords, some of them will still be upset with you that, you Libras stopped hanging out with them, stopped taking them seriously to be around you. But again, though, it's not you Libras' fault. It's not you Libras' fault at all. Because all you Libras are doing is trying to make sure that you don't end up with the messy end of the stick all the time. Because what did you Libras do? You put yourselves out there, and what did this person do? This person lets you look stupid. For you Libras who are not single, maybe you may have messed up a situation. Maybe they messed up a situation. But then you Libras, what did you Libras do? Try to make it right, regardless of who messed it up. And you gave them space. So I see a lot of you Libras making very good decisions because you Libras can see the bigger picture. Like I said in the last one, right? You ain't gonna hang out with these individuals, but it doesn't mean that you have to harbor animosity towards them, and that's compassion. That's what compassion is. You don't have anything against them, but at the same time, you don't hang out with them, And the thing is that it's not personal. It's not coming from a place of spite or anything like that. It's coming from a place of understanding. You know the game, so it's just understanding. It's you know how things work. So it's not a matter of emotionalism. It's a matter of pattern. You know what's gonna occur. You know what's gonna happen. You hang out with these people too much, you know a betrayal is coming. So what's the common sense thing to do? To stay away from the person. Say what's up, say hi. But other than that, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Hang out with them a little bit if that's what you want. But when I say a little bit, I mean passing through. Like, hey, what's going on? Okay, you go. Okay, cool. All right, whatever. Okay. And then you bounce. That's it. There's no real extras on top of that to say that you hanging out with this person, like you hanging out with this person for like hours, minutes. Then you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So the Seven of Pentacles, right, is about improvement. It's also about that word has been overused, but like investments, right? Like basically, right, then you have the Five of Cups. So basically what it is I'm seeing here is for these two cards, right, Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, this basically is about how you Libras are learning how to not only mend relationships, repair them, but improve on them in your own way. A lot of you Libras, like it is I said before, a lot of you Libras like to be cool, calm, collected. A lot of y'all don't like to be upset, right? A lot of you Libras like to be the coolest person in the school. And there's nothing wrong with that. And you Libras are learning how to be that by learning game. You're learning what to do so that you don't have to be so emotional. Because part of the emotionality is powerlessness or the perception that you can't do anything about it. But you Libras now know what to do. You Libras know what to do. What you Libras know what to do is you basically just say sorry to people, amend it, right? Improve on it, or you leave them alone. The reason why it is I'm saying that is because you Libras probably made the decision to improve on certain relationships because, like it is that I said before, some people who may have reached out to you, you Libras probably came to your own conclusions that they weren't going to stop. So you Libras probably thought to yourselves, well, okay, since this person is not really going to stop, why don't you actually improve on it and make it right? And you were right. Now, the Seven of Pentacles, however, represents now that you've put relationships as far as like dysfunctional ones aside, now you Libras can do whatever you want. And you don't have to worry about wherever you have made kind of friction between yourselves and this person. Like, like for instance, right, like an example of this is like, when you Libras go to like a job and you may have beef with somebody on the job, and then it's like for every day that you see them or whatever the case may be, it's like, oh my gosh, that's not what you Libras are on. You Libras have gotten over that, and you've made amends. You've improved on the connection, the relationship that the two of you have had. So now it's like, regardless of whether you go home, you may see the next door neighbor. If you go to work, you may see the person. You don't have to worry about this beef, this issue brewing up between the two of you. Now it's a sense of you have room to breathe, relax, and do what you want because you don't have to worry about you and this person clashing. So let's clarify the Five of Cups. So Six of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Justice, the Nine of Pentacles, and then you have the Devil card to clarify the Five of Cups. No, I said the Seven of Pentacles. Sorry. So to clarify the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles right here for you Libras are about how finally, you can move forward. You don't got to worry about, like I said, beef or any of that stuff. The extra added stress of having individuals that you have problems with. You ain't got to worry about that. The Five of Pentacles, and it's very strategic because you're able to walk away, but it's also a sense of this person kind of almost wants to, it's ironic, but this person kind of wants to be a friend now. So if there's anybody you may have been romantically involved with or could have been romantically involved with, they kind of still want to remain friends. They want to still have some sort of connection with you. And it's because of your value, right? They played games with you, and here they are going down. Even if you Libras are not single, you haven't been single for a while. This person wants to rekindle things. They want The two of you still may be connected with one another, but they're still looking at it from a perspective of, yeah, we took a break. Okay, let's get back to, let's actually start hanging out again actively and start doing something. And then the Justice and the Nine of Pentacles and the Devil card right here. See, monotony or one tone is what makes boring relationships, right? What a lot of people don't like is boring relationships. They want variety. But there's ways that you can come up with variety. But that's a whole other topic for another day. That's too much game for this reading. Anyway, too much game for this reading. That's a whole other topic for another day. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is the Justice and the Nine of Pentacles and the Devil card represents how a lot of you sorry about that, a lot of you Libras, right? Justice is Libra, so you showed up in your own reading. You did what it is that you needed to do. This is your wheelhouse, and you benefited from it. This is why, as I said, that being a Libra is a heavy card, because as a Libra, you're supposed to improve on relationships. Like, you're supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Like, even the enemies or the people that you have problems with, it's going to be difficult sometimes because you got to improve on said relationship. You got to see if relationships can be improved on to where you could be in a, like, you could go from being enemies to, like, now, maybe not, I mean, you know, you never know what may happen, but maybe not necessarily friends, not saying that that's out of the picture, but being kind of cool with them. And this is why it's so heavy, because what if the person doesn't see eye to eye? And it takes a big person to be like, look, let's, you know, shaking hands, let's squash the beef. You understand what I'm saying? So being a Libra is a heavy card, yo. You know what I'm saying? You know, others, and to answer the question, other zodiac signs don't need to squash beef, but for you Libras, a lot of you probably do, you know, to help y'all out, to help y'all advance in life. And then you have the Five of Pentacles and the Devil card. These two cards right here speaks to how. And so again, the doors, the lane has opened for you, Libras. You can move on with your life. You ain't got to worry about too much beef or whatever, problems with other people. You can move forward. I mean, you already are moving forward, but you can move forward faster because less issues that you have to deal with. You've eliminated or gotten rid of problems or worse problems before they even begin. I talked about this before. At the beginning of 2021, January, I think 2021, late January or early February 2021, I literally sent like apology notes to other people because I wanted to. You know, I know, started developing beef with some people in the neighborhood, and I didn't want to do it because I didn't see a point, right? I didn't see a point. And then not only that too, but like, if anything happens to them, I'm the first person that, you understand what I'm saying, people gonna look at because of the well-known beef that I have with the person. It's like, nah, you know, things was popping off in 2020. I'm making all this money since 2020, since the pandemic and stuff like this, and things is really good. So I didn't really want to actually be in a situation where I'm like just popping off or anything like that. Not that I was popping off, but I just wanted to solve problems before they began. And that's the same scenario that you Libras are in. And it's a good decision. But that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Peace. Have a good one.